Bank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Three quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Jackson. Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. The Jaguars at 8-4 now in the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well, because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they look at...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, break.
35-yard line.
Go! 19, catch match. Ready.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, and you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Yeah, he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's Sanders. Drops it off for Chubb. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Cut 19. Go, street. Street. Street.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You look at this Jaguar defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments.
That's all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Moody good with an extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Jake Moody to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very... There he goes, right side. And he will get this into the end zone. For a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Hunter, 65 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Play action. It's Sanders. Pass caught right side, Fannin. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yards can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. The tackle by Eric Armstead. Well, this defense for the Jaguars very strong in that victory a week ago.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On the ground, it's a rookie from Texas Tech.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Browns are an extra point away from evening this one up. Great call to hand that one off, and his running back did the rest.
Someone read their keys correctly, and on the defensive side of the ball, they certainly did not, because they really essentially were just going to swarm the quarterback. They kind of guessed themselves out of the play, and guess who benefited? The guy with the football.
Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 55 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson now. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 14. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Etienne up the middle.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have moved out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
They'll get this to about the 38.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Come on. Hey! 60 Bobcat! 70 Rangers!
From the gun, it's Shador.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hurt!
Sanders to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. And they've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's Jackson.
Screen play. Here's Etienne.
A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 9.
Now Jackson.
Etienne bringing in another one.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. He's got some breathing room.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Jaguars. Lamar Jackson, 54 yards.
And the Jaguars go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out when they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Let's go now. Forward, back to 50, back to 50. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Sanders. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting third down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A give running right is Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they'll audible to something else.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Now Sanders. There's a short one caught by Finn.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey! Cup 19, Cup 19. Street, check smash.
To throw is Sanders. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Throwing, Sanders.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Got it. Ready?
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Back to 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
Setting up the screen for Sampson.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the 2nd half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And with a two-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35, Browns 17.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The final shot before the break, Watson. Man, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Logan Cook to kick off.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
Unlock line. Ready. Hey, pass.
The slot man in motion right. And trouble trying the middle here.
And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Cowboy 80. Tight.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On second down, Etienne once more.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
103 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's second and 3.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Here's Jackson to throw.
He'll get this off to Etienne.
Past the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Travis Etienne,
46 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
The last series for a little disappointing. Forced away with some points as they begin this drive. First and 10. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. From the 41, here's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw now, here's Sanders.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
They certainly thought they had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
Ready? 19 Charger, 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Here we go.
It's a gain of 6. And the Browns
Out of the gun here, it's Sanders.
And that's going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so they went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 34-yard line. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. So he stopped for no gain. And that'll make it second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
And Tillman going to go in motion right.
Buffalo 18.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Come on. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 70 Timberwolves.
From the shotgun, Sanders. He's got a man. That's Bond.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Got it. Ready?
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Here we go. Hey, smash. Cowboy 80.
And again, it's Chubb. And he is into the end down. Cleveland. Nick Chubb, a 9-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but still back to reliable. Keep the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive.
And now off to the races down the right side.
Travis Etienne.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Travis Etienne.
6.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Logan Cook to kick off.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
73 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On play action, here's Shadur. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
The offense on third down, 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6.
A give. This is Chubb. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They run it again with Chubb.
And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Sanders.
That's caught left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And it looks like the defense has got it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery.
Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
At the 15-yard line.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Jackson. And this one's incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Travis Etienne racing to the end zone.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
23. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
107 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Back to throw. Sanders. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Jaguars will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. And they take a knee.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea with the top